Hey everyone, Neil here, and I'll show you how to edit your images into a dark moody image using Lightroom Mobile. So without further ado, let's start the process of editing into a dark moody style. So let's start. So let me show you in my mobile screen how to edit this photo into a dark moody one. So to do this, what you require, you need to go to the edit page, then go to the color tab. So once you're in the color tab, what you need to do, go to the mix button and desaturate all the colors. That means you need to bring down the saturation level of all the individual colors to -100. That means you need to desaturate each color. By doing so, what you will learn as well is that the contribution of each color in your image. So you can figure out what color to enhance later on in the process of editing. In this flower image, yellow is the most prominent color and also a green is the most prominent color. So we will pick the yellow color later on, but before that, let us do some other edit on this image. Let's hit done, and I'll go to the light tab and bring down the exposure so to give the whole image a dark look. And I will bring up the highlight and whites so that our image looks a lot contrasty than before. So this is done for this step, and now I can use a mask. Let us use a mask. I will not go into the select subject. I will go use a radial mask and create a mask over the flower, and then invert this mask and bring the exposure down even more. Okay, now let us go back to the color tab and bring up the saturation of all the colors in the flower. Purple and all these colors are not required. I will not bring up the saturation here. I'll bring up the saturation of the red, the orange, and the yellow. So these are the colors that are contributing to the flower image, and then also some saturation back to the greens and a little bit of blue. So now we have got this image where we get the flower back into colored mode. Now I will go again to the color tab and go to the grading, and I'll give it a complementary color look into the shadows and the highlights area. Now I will go to the shadows area and give it a bluish or teal look into it, and also the highlights I'll make it orangish so that it gives also a teal and orange feel to the whole image. You can see it is already coming to life. Going to the effects menu, we can also give a little bit of vignetting. It is up to you if you wish to get some vignette into the image. This is how you can create a dark moody look of your image. Now what you can do is, I'll just show you how to, you can create a preset as well. You can copy the settings, and then what I will do is I will go to a different image. I will go to a different image now, like this one. So let us see how it works with this image. I'll just paste the settings. Now you can see that this image has got a dark moody look. Now we can adjust the exposure a little bit so that the dark look comes out. Now you can see that the sky is overexposed. In this case, I can use a mask, a gradient mask, for example, linear gradient. I'll just bring up the gradient mask over here, and then I'll bring down the exposure a bit. I can adjust the hue and saturation of the sky to give it a dark moody teal and oranges. Let me go to the, okay, now you can see the color has matching. Now you can see that we have copied most of the settings from the earlier edit and pasted it into this photograph so that your edits can be replicated in different photos. So you have got a dark moody edit into this photograph as well, and you can apply these settings into your different images, even in your profile photos. Like for example, let us go back, select a photograph of a portrait photograph. Let me reset all the edits, and now I'll go ahead and paste the settings that was there in the flower edit. So you can see that it has already given us a dark moody look into the portrait photo as well. And here also you can change different color settings and get a little bit better look. I can light up the image a little bit and then give a vignetting effect over here. You can see that you can replicate the dark moody effect into different genres of photos using the settings that you have got from your first edit. So this is a little bit of editing idea. If you have not done editing in Lightroom, you can use these steps to get a dark moody edit. So thank you very much. See you soon in my next video.